a taste of goodness. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Vanel Cooks, and today I'll be sharing the recipe for one of the healthiest drinks in West Africa, or even Africa at large, the Sobolo drink. Now this drink has so many health and nutritional benefits that we are going to get into later in the video. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, please do the needful so we can get to it. Have you done it? Good, let's get right to it, yo. For our ingredients today, we have pineapple, we have some oranges which are optional, we have 1 lemon and some ginger. And to the start of our show today, we have a hibiscus flower. Now to our spices, we have some grains of paradise or efomwisa, grains of Selim, roasted pepper, and some cloves. We also have our sweetener. I'll be using brown sugar today. You can use any sweetener of choice. So now getting started, we are going to start by prepping our pineapple. So we are going to cut the pineapple peels because we will be using them later. Now mind you, you need to thoroughly, and I mean thoroughly, clean your pineapple just so you'll be able to use the peels and that it will be safe. However, if you are not comfortable using the pineapple peels, just go ahead and give it a rough peel the first time, getting rid of the peel, but then make sure you leave the black spots on them, and then you go in with a second peel, and then you can use that peel for what we'll be using our pineapple peels for later in this video. Next, I'm going to go ahead and cut my pineapple into quarters, and then go ahead and cut the cores of the pineapples and add that to the pineapple peels that we had earlier. Now let's talk about the drink itself. As I mentioned earlier, it's a super nutritious and very healthy. It is made out of dried hibiscus, like I mentioned, and it is a very popular beverage in West Africa. Okay, it's called Sobolo in Ghana, Zobo drink in Nigeria, and Bissap in Burkina Faso. However, you can also find this drink in Jamaica, and that would be the Sorrel drink. So we'll add it to our pineapple peels just like so. So next, I'm going to go ahead and cut my pineapple into smaller chunks and get them ready for blending later. Now this drink has a bit of grapey and cranberry juice taste to it, and it can be served with any flavoring. In today's video, we are using pineapple, but you can use, mint, vanilla, or any other flavoring of your choice. Okay, so now that we are done with the pineapples, let's just set it aside and get started on the ginger. So getting started, we are going to cut our ginger against the gradient like we always do, just so that it is very easy to blend. We are cutting them into smaller bits, but I'm going to cut 2 different sizes because I will be adding one to the boiling process, and I would blend the other one together with the pineapple. Okay, so yes, as you can see that I have some smaller ones and some chunkier ones on the side. Yes, so I'm going to add the smaller ones to the pineapples now, and I'll add the chunkier ones to the pineapple peels and the cores, just like so. Yes, moving right ahead, we are going to go ahead and cut our oranges into halves. Now this is a very optional step. You can completely omit the orange if you do not want it. However, it adds to your flavoring. Okay, so now I'm setting 2 or 4 different sets of the halves aside, and go ahead and use the remaining oranges that I have left. You can just go right ahead and squeeze them straight into your container. If you don't have a juicer, that will work, but for the most part, you get most out of it if you use a juicer. Alrighty, so let's talk about the health benefits like I promised. Okay, so now this hibiscus flower helps to lower blood pressure, it helps to lower cholesterol, promotes weight loss, fights bacteria. It is super good for liver health. Just look at that. Oh my goodness. So now we'll just go right ahead and give our hibiscus flower a quick rinse or wash. Yes, we'll be losing some color, but it is worth it. Okay, because once I'm done, you're going to see some fine particles settled at the base of the water, and this was probably going to go through the strainer and you would not appreciate it. Okay, do you see that? Exactly. So now in a pot, I just added some water. To that, I added all of my spices. my washed hibiscus flower. Yes, just like so. Next, I'm adding my pineapple peels and the course. The hibiscus flower is also super packed with antioxidants such as beta carotene and vitamin C. It also helps to fight inflammation, just like so. Now I'll go ahead and add my oranges and my ginger. Yes, I'm adding the chaff from the juiced oranges because we are not wasting anything as usual. Yes, so add enough water to that, cover it up and bring that to a boil for just about 20 minutes on medium heat. Now I almost forgot my lemons, but hey, better late than never, right? Yes, so once that is done, we're going to go right ahead and blend our pineapples and ginger just so we can extract the juice out of it. Yeah, so add a tad bit of water and give that a quick blend. So now we're going to go ahead and strain our blended mixture just so we can separate the juice from the pulp, just like so. So one quick kitchen hack, you can actually use your pulp in your cakes, your cookies, your cupcakes, and some other recipes, okay? But in this case, I chewed it. So we're going to set that aside. Checking on our Sobolo that's on fire, I opened it halfway just so that it doesn't boil over. Now it's been 20 minutes and it has boiled down. As you can see, the color has intensified. It is ready, y'all. You don't need to keep it on the fire for a very long time. Now after you have got the juice out of here, you can go right ahead and add some hot water to the chaff that you have and then bring it to a boil as well, because there is still some more in that. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and strain it off camera and I'll be back to continue the process. Here I'm just squeezing out the juice from the orange that I boiled together with the hibiscus flower and the other spices. Yes, we are not wasting anything. I didn't forget about that. Okay, yes, so now I'm going to go ahead and add my pineapple juice to it, pineapple ginger juice actually, just like so. This is so good, you guys. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add my orange juice. Now again, this is optional, but it enhances your flavor and taste. Add your sweetener. You can add any sweetener of choice, and you can equally completely omit it if you are going for a more healthy drink. Now I separated them into two because I wanted to have an option for a more spicy one. So here I'm just adding some more blended ginger to the mixture. Keep your options open, people. Keep your options open. Yeah, so this is me transferring it into my jug and we are done. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness, just try it, let me know what you think. And yeah, this juice or beverage can be served hot, warm, or chilled over some ice. As you can see, we enjoyed it over some ice and was it good or was it good? Thank you so much for being with me today. I really do hope you enjoyed yourself because I sure did enjoy this whole process myself. Until I see you next time, bye.